After the
collecting balls.
After the debacle
Yeah.
that took place, the story afterwards was, man, how did the Giants blow that game in Denver, et cetera, et cetera. And one of the interesting tidbits that came out of that was Sean Payton, the coach of the Broncos, who said this following the game about his respect for the Giants organization and his thoughts on their new starting quarterback.
I have a ton of respect for that organization. I spent 4 of my early years there coordinating Super Bowl, first game in this stadium before 9/11. Close with the mayor, Tisch family, and they found a little spark with that quarterback. I was talking to John Mayer not too long ago, and I said we were hoping that change would have happened long after our game.
Yikes!
So obviously, Russell Wilson,
shade grenade.
His former quarterback was the starter there. Russell Wilson, who just keeps his mouth shut, just goes about his business. He's had enough. He took to social media yesterday and posted the following,
What
quote,
did he say?
"Classless, but not surprised. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 years later, though, through the media. Hashtag let's ride." Stop playing with that guy, VAR. VAR, we tried to tell you, stop playing with Russ. He's had enough.
I mean, you texted it?
Tweeted it.
No, he tweeted.
Yeah, you text,
X'd it.
put it in text.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Stop playing with him, man.
if you're going to go get it, film it. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, do you want to?
It'd have made way more sense if he filmed it and we got to hear it just like we listened to
Here's what I don't get, man.
Coach Payton.
If you're Sean Payton, why go there? Like, why does he need to go there? I don't get it. Like, you just won. You had an unbelievable comeback. I mean, I know he's whatever everyone wants to say about Jackson Dart. I mean, Jackson Dart's pick kind of sparked the comeback, honestly. But it's like, why go there? Like, what's the point? Is Sean Payton that petty? Is that how
that
works?
was petty. And it was
petty as hell.
It was petty, and it was very, very deliberate and very intentional. Whether he was joking, whether he was serious, whichever side it falls on, it still falls. Like,
61 years old, dude.
I wouldn't go as far as classless. I mean, it's a little bit. It's petty.
I do appreciate the fact that Russell didn't bite his tongue. He made his statement, and look, the dude's made $316 million in his career.
Yeah.
Like, good for him. And he's always said and done the right thing. Like, I don't know. You guys probably don't follow him or see this stuff, but like, I think after he got benched, after they decided to go Jackson Dart, he was visiting sick kids in a hospital like that Tuesday. Like, he didn't shy away from it. Wasn't scared of like still doing the stuff he does in the community. Like, it says a lot about him as a man. Like, Sean Payton, on the other hand, is out here just like, throwing shade for like no reason. It just, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. You're the head coach of a football team. You got a lot more to worry about. There may be some history there. So when he was upset about Russell's office, didn't that change when he got there?
Yeah.
Like, what was so detrimental between those two that season?
All I'm going to say is you had all that so much to say when you got your deal done. I would have laid my ass down with my pretty ass wife and I would have recorded what he wrote.
We going to bed.
We going to bed. Like, nobody got no time for your classless.
Seattle, we got a deal.
Come on, man. You made that a video? Why are you just doing the text? I want to see your facial expressions. I want to hear the tone of your voice. I want to see, can you be more petty or are you like what? I want to see it. Like, we live in a day and age now. I want to see it. If you're going to clap back correctly. Go on film.
I want to see that wall.
I want to see that. I want to see him get that work.
Yeah, but you know what, though? At least he said something. At least he responded to something. Because he's been the butt of a lot of jokes.
How do we know he said it? It could have been a publicist. It could have been somebody else.
Maybe.
It could have been his wife. It could have been his kid. How do we know you said it, Russ? I want to see you say it.
Come on.
I want to see him say it.
You love drama, though.
Yeah, I do.
You love this stuff.
When it doesn't involve me, I love drama.
I feel like you'd watch soap operas, you and Prisco.
Well, I watch I watch shows. I mean, I feel like we could call Landman soap opera.
Yeah, but you watch like probably reality shows. You've seen some of those.
I love watching Love Is Blind and
See, there you go.
Great show.
What's the other Love Island and
Not so great.
what's the other one?
My 6,000
Ray, you watch
pound
all
life
this
or
stuff?
whatever it is.
I don't watch that.
I only watched Love Is Blind. I haven't watched Love Island yet.
Love Is Blind is all right.
I'm a hopeless romantic.
Love
but Love
is-
Island seems like a whole bunch of people.
I feel like the only way love could truly be, I don't even think love is blind, just to be honest. It is not blind. It's not.
that
And-
show has proved it.
Well, I mean, some of them make it, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, there are certain things on a physical front, and I'm not just talking like attraction. I'm talking like smell, habits. Like, what if a person doesn't brush their teeth or wash their ass or something like that? And now you've met, like you said, we fell in love behind this wall, and then I get in front of you and you have BO, or you don't believe in using deodorant or something like
Thick
that.
layer of plaque on your teeth.
I'm just saying, like that those are deal breakers. Like, why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me like that? Because I'm explaining everything you are. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
I'm just, wanting to know.
I would have started pulling out receipts on Sean Payton's ass. I've been like, hey, look, man, I seen you wipe your tail and throw that toilet tissue in the trash can. I seen you go through the buffet. You put your hand in the food. You put the food back. Like, I seen you sneeze over top of the buffet. I got receipts on you, dog.
All right. Do you think, because I think coaches talk with the media on Wednesdays. Do you think Sean Payton responds? Because I think he does.
He may have like a little cryptic type of response that you would have to really pay attention to.
Can we play guess the response from Sean Payton if he's asked about it? Because here's my guess. I think Sean Payton says something like, listen, I don't have anything, further to add. Russ clearly has a lot more time on his hands to be sending out tweets. I think it's going to be
That's a
something
good one.
like that.
That's a good one. That's a good
What's your
one.
guess, Brady? How does Sean Payton respond to this?
Let's say Tuesday
Wednesday.
or Wednesday. Geez, long week. I don't know. I mean, I'm
gonna
hoping
respond.
he doesn't. This is the part of football that I could care less for. I don't watch the games, man. I want the Broncos to be good. I want them to actually be the team they're capable of being, which I think you saw that in the fourth quarter. Yeah, LaVar, what do you want him to say?
Read me the quote again. I'll tell you exactly what he's going to say.
Look at him.
Or
He
what he
loves
should
it.
say.
Exactly what he's going to say.
I'm going to tell you exactly what he should say.
Look at him. He loves it. All right, this is the exact tweet from Russ.
Yeah, let's get the exact tweet. Let me hear what he had to say.
Classless, ... but not surprise, ... Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years later, though, through the media. Hashtag let's ride. By the way, with laughing emojis attached to it.
Who's had the better career?
Oh, Russ.
I think it's Russ without a doubt.
Yeah,
right?
not even close.
Why would y'all
He's
say
been to two
Russ?
Super Bowl. He's been to two Super Bowls. He's won one.
Okay.
He's been to multiple Pro
Is he a
Bowls. or whatever,
10-time Pro Bowler?
right? Yeah. He's made
Y'all
$36
think is he a Hall of Famer?
He's married to Ciara.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
I don't think it's even close.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
I don't know.
If he had retired after Seattle, yes. And I hate that I think that way, but afterwards it just has gone so awkwardly and poorly that at least that has to
Were his
factor
Pro
in.
Bowls alternates, or was he a Pro Bowler? Like, was he voted a Pro Bowler?
I don't know.
Because the number can
No,
be
a couple of seasons he
misleading.
was, because one of them he was up for the MVP that year. The interesting thing about what you just said there, Jonas, is he didn't play that bad in Denver for Sean Payton. They were 7-8 football team in the 15 games he started or something like that. I know they were around 500. He was a 3,000 yard passing, which isn't great, but it's not bad, and 26 touchdowns, 8 picks. It wasn't that bad of a year. They act like he fell. I mean, this isn't what Justin Fields is doing so far this year.
I mean, he's had a great career, and I think the further you get away from it, the more you're going to forget about all the going to New York, getting benched after a handful of games, that whatever happened in Pittsburgh. Maybe you get over the Denver debacle, but his Seattle run, man, Sean Payton never had a run like that in New Orleans. Like he never had a run like there was a lot of years.
7-9.
Yeah,
for
Y'all
3
are
straight years.
comparing a player to a coach. Do y'all see what y'all
Because
are
that's
doing
what
right
the argument
now?
is.
Well, he attacked
Yeah.
him.
He attacked him. What do you want us to do? Peyton's got 1 Super Bowl.
You need to stop playing with that guy, LaVar. We've been telling this
Yeah.
for a long time.
I think Sean Payton
I think
will
this
say,
is an easy one for LaVar to pick, but he's not on the team I thought he was going to be on.
well, he's light skinned.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
There's a difference.
we'll take him.
I love how I
Yeah,
get it
he
thrown on
can-
me. We can't throw that on LaVar.
You can
Damn,
We
Ray,
can
Ray.
have- we
Can't
can
hit the button.
have-
I did say a big right there.
we can have differing opinions
Ray Ray.
between me, my category and his.
Hey,
We'll play this one,
You know,
okay?
we'll take
That's
Russ.
got to be racist.
Yeah, y'all can have Russ.
Yeah, we'll take Russ.
Y'all can have Russ.
It's fine. You have Manziel. We'll take Russ.
Oh, Manziel quit on that TV show, man. I ain't like that. He got a little claustrophobic. He got caught up in
Oh, is that
digging through the little tunnels.
The special ops show?
Yeah, he had to. He's like, I quit. I'm done. That's it. Get me out of here. They was trying to convince him to stay this day. First of all, I'll say this: Sean Payton will probably say something very quick and very, very witty, and it will have something to do with classless. It might be a play on words. I don't know how he's going to do it. I thought I could come up with something strong, but I had karaoke in mind. Something may have played out with, having time to do some karaoke. Spend more time getting better at karaoke than being a quarterback. It's something to that effect. It's going to, if he responds, it's going to be something witty, but it's going to be petty, and you're going to have to dissect it. He will be able to deny that it is a shot at Russ. If he's called on it, he will be able to deny it and say that you're reaching. It'll be one of those types of statements. Now, as far as comparing a quarterback to a head coach, I would say Drew Brees doesn't have the career that Drew Brees has if he's not with Sean Payton. And I'm not going to put words in Drew Brees' mouth, but I would assume he would probably say the same, that him going to New Orleans was the best thing that could ever happen for him in his career. And if I were to say who had a better career between Russell Wilson and Drew Brees, I'm going with Drew Brees.
Yeah.
And so if I'm going with Drew Brees, then I'm going with Sean Payton. That's just me. But that's just me. I mean, I'm not, I always find it hard to compare a career when it's a coach and it's a player.
In fairness, though, Drew Brees' final couple years with the Chargers, he was pretty good.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
he was good.
Like, Drew
Brees was good in college. If you would have said who's going to have the better career, Drew or Brady, I'm going to say Brees all day long. Drew Brees was the guy coming out of college. He was the guy. You had to deal with Drew Brees. Now, he played for Purdue, and they didn't go too far in any given year. They always gave it up. But Drew Brees was a cold-blooded mother lover in college, bro. So, I mean, Drew has always been a beast. So, it's not like it made him going there. But the bottom line is he did have the injury. They did go in a different direction. And then he ends up having, like, a crazy career in New Orleans. And a lot of that has to do with Sean Payton. I mean, that's my take on it. I would take Drew Brees' career over Russell Wilson's. Now, I would not take the off-field over Russ because I'm with him on his selection of women. I'm with him on that.
So yeah, well, who is it? But so
I don't know.
If you're going to give the coach
Speaking for me,
if you're going to give the coach credit for the quarterback's success, shouldn't you also give him criticism for the quarterback's failures? And if that's the case, Russ was in Denver under Sean Payton when it didn't work that second year. Doesn't Sean Payton get some of that blame?
no, he got rid of him. He didn't bring in Russell Wilson. He has plausible deniability on that
Him.
claim. He got rid of him. He did not bring him in. He did not give him that deal. He got rid of him. He did not want Russell Wilson. So no, I don't tag that to Sean Payton. He had he had something he didn't want to. He didn't want to do it.
You got to stop playing with Russ.
That's why. That's why he was shooting off petty caps at him, throwing shade grenades.
You're gonna get it next. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, he can say whatever he wants. I don't take
enough.
myself too seriously. He can say what he wants to say about
He's had
me.
enough of this crap. Good
With
for
the
him.
Wisconsin.
You know, it would be great though if Russ just decided, you know what, and just had a hit list.
I'm just
and
going
started
after
going
everybody.
After everybody.
All right.
I'm out of here soon, anyways. I got $300+ million in the bank. I got a Super Bowl ring, a Hall of Fame worthy career, and I've got a rocket ship I go home to every night.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna say whatever I want now.
I got a rocket ship I go home to, so I don't feel like it's like, oh my God, she's going home to Sierra. Like, my chick is bad, like super bad. I'm cool I'm pretty much cool in all his categories. I might not have as much as he has in all of them, but in the wife category, I did all right. I don't have a problem there. We don't have to have a debate on that one.
When did we start debating you versus Russell? When did that
I don't know. Jonas.
I thought this was Sean Payton versus
Jonas
Russell.
just did it.
Like
Jonas did it.
LaVar's team, Sean Payton here. I'm saying you got to be careful. Russ has had
It
enough.
is weird. It is weird you're taking Sean Payton's defense. This is a guy, by the way, who when I was in college, I don't know if I told you this story, I get flown out for the Maxwell Award to, I think it was in Jersey, Philly, something like that. And when they're flying back, I think I was on the plane with like Sean Payton, who had a great year with the Saints that year in 2006. And then Carl Peterson, and there might have been one other. But they convinced me to go drop them off in Kansas City first. Mind you, I had to like get back for finals. And so I had a final that night, which is one of the reasons why they were nice enough and kind enough to fly me private. And they basically talked me into letting them drop them off to Kansas City. When you're like still in college, you're like, oh, all right, well, I want to piss off a bunch of NFL executives and a head coach. Like, that could go bad. So I literally landed and had to race to take a final exam that night just because it took so damn long. So like, oh, don't worry, it won't take that long from Kansas City to South Bend. I'm like, all right, here we go. But that was my only experience with Sean Payton. I was just like, all right. The guy kind of swindled me out of like maybe a little extra prep. Who knows how that test score would have went? I don't know.
And wasn't the defensive coordinator in Bountygate Greg Williams, who
Yes.
LaVar's been very highly critical of?
I'm not highly critical of him.
He's critical of Greg. He's not critical of Sean
I'm
Payton.
not critical of Greg. He's got man boobs, and he talks real tough.
There you go.
Probably couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag, but he'll try to
There you
convince you
go.
he's tough.
See? There you go.
I don't have any issues with Greg Williams. None. What do you mean?
No.
What do you mean?
Sounds like you've got some issues with him.
No,
I'm just saying.
not at all.
Well, you've got
I don't hear you
issues.
talk about anyone else you don't have issues with and mention man boobs and fighting out of a wet paper bag.
But he does have man boobs.
All right. I mean,
Like,
you probably didn't need to say that. Like Sean
Why
Payton
not?
didn't need to say that about
Was that
Russ.
so? Does that make me classless? That I stated the
It
obvious?
makes you petty. Makes you petty.
That's not petty.
Oh, so you're saying what Sean Payton said then was petty, or was it not?
Well, it wasn't me who said it, so he can be petty.
There you go.
He's petty,
Yeah,
but
now,
I'm not.
now I see the line.
I
I
was
see where
just
the line's
giving
at.
an observation. Maybe he was giving see, that's not an observation. That was a shade grenade. I'm not throwing a shade grenade at Greg Williams. I'm just stating the obvious. If you ask 10 people, if you look at Greg Williams' midsection, what do you see? I bet you all 10 would say the same exact thing. That is an observation. That's not a shade grenade. Now, the wet paper bag part, like, that was just me thinking about how he communicates with people and the things that he said to people directly.
He curses a lot.
Yeah, he's not like his mentality is tough. He's got a tough mentality, but I don't think he's tough.
He came in here one time and was a guest on one of the weekend shows that I was working on, and we blew through the dump buttons in the first 20 minutes.
Oh,
He had
easily.
no F-bomb, F-bomb,
Jonas loves that.
F-bomb.
Jonas loves that.
I think it's
Nothing
unprofessional.
better than a dump button.
But I don't have anything personal against Greg Williams, just so we're clear on that.